Hello my friends, it's Mekotsu with Games for Thought, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Razer Nabu. Is it the X? Yes, it is the X, the Razer Nabu X. I don't have the packaging anymore, but it is this little wristband thing. It's not the digital one. I don't even think that one's like actually out yet. I think it's still doing like the beta test stuff. But we got this probably like 2 weeks ago. Short and simple, I'm not a big fan. I'm glad we didn't pay for both of them because I'm probably not going to use mine a lot. It is comfortable, I will give it that. It's like this really like rubbery material. It didn't really bother me that much, and when you like the little sensor thing, it just pops out. So it can very easily be taken out of this thing here, so you can see. Try to fit it back in there, but it does fit pretty comfortably on any size wrist, I would imagine. Let's see, it's about as big as you can make it, and that's about how loose it is on my wrist, but I have a very small wrist. It came with this little, like, very tiny charger. Very, very tiny. It did not come with a wall port to put it in. It just came with this, so hopefully you have something that can plug into the USB thing so you can charge it. So with that, you have to download an app on your phone. There's a couple different apps, but the only one that was really useful to me was the utility and the Nabu Fitness. Now the thing that was pretty cool was if someone else is wearing this and you are too, and you have your like sharing feature enabled, if you like shake hands or high five or something, it like instantly shares all your Facebook information, all your Twitter information, which I thought was pretty cool. Now this does come in, I believe, 3 different colors. There's white, which would get dirty really easily. There's black, and I don't remember the other one. I don't think it was green. I don't think there was a green one on. I really don't remember what the color was. I'll figure it out in a second. But so mine's dead, so I can't exactly like show you. Like it's really not that impressive. You probably wouldn't be able to see it anyways because they're like very small lights. There's 3 very small lights that come on here. You can pick red, green, and blue, and you can pick which color would show like what color means what. Like a phone call, I had mine set for red, notifications were blue, and I think it was like alarm was green or something. Let me check. I think I can like, no, that's my social settings. Notifications, yeah, my incoming calls were red. There we go. Incoming calls, alarms were green. Oh god, it hurts my eyes. Notifications were blue. So basically all it would do is those lights would show up blinking, and it would also vibrate, and you can change the vibration. I had it set it on high, and it wasn't like too violent. It was just, it was okay. You can also, there's a do not disturb setting that you can put it on, so I guess your thing won't do anything. Battery level, it's disconnected. Probably can't connect it, but so it's supposed to track your, you can actually set an alarm on it itself, but only one alarm. You can only set one alarm. You can't do like multiples. Like I myself, I need multiples. I need like the 6 o'clock, 6:05, 6:10, 6:15 alarms, but you can only do one alarm. So, but you can have it set multiple. So it's also supposed to detect your sleeping, and it's supposed to do it automatically, but you can also set up a certain time, but like I'm gonna know when I fall asleep. So I started everything on the 3rd of June, and it said that day I took 4,766 steps, and it has like this little graph here that it shows. Also says I walked 2.3 miles. It says I don't know what that means. I guess it's saying I burned 1,761 calories. I don't, okay. That doesn't make sense, but okay. And it did not pick up my sleeping at all. This is the next day, 5,000 steps. I burned 2,000 calories, almost 3,000, and it got an hour of my sleep time. So the like dark green is the deep sleep, and the light green is the light sleep, and I know I slept for more than 2 hours. This one says I did 4,000 steps and almost burned the same amount of calories as yesterday. Oh jeez. This is sleep. It almost got 4 hours. I know I slept longer than that, but this is apparently I didn't sleep really well in those 4 hours. This one was 1,000, and I walked like 1 mile, burned 1,000 calories. Man, that's impressive. And then it only got less than 2 hours of my sleep cycle. And then, yeah, at that point I just took it off because not only is the tracking like completely off, like the footsteps, like I have several on my phone, and all the other ones were much closer together than the Razer Nabu's was. So, and half the time I hold my phone in my hand when I walk, so it's doing the same swinging motion. So it's not just because it's swinging, this is sitting in my pocket. No, I'm holding it normally when I'm walking. Like even when I go on walks and stuff, I've got it in my hand because most of my shorts don't have pockets. So that's not some kind of, oh well, this is in a different area. No, they're in the same exact hand, doing the same exact motion and thing. So there's no reason why this should have way more. Like I don't know if it's a constant, but when I checked it was like 200 steps over everything else. And so the sleeping doesn't really work. And the thing I do not like about it is I don't know if it's just my phone, but my phone is newer. Like I got this probably I think in March, and this is the Samsung 4S. No, I'm sorry, it's the 5S. This is the 5S, right? Yeah, because 6 just came out. So I've had this since March, and the Bluetooth drains my battery in about half a day. My battery lasts way longer than that, and you have to have the Bluetooth on for this to work. Now, my whole thing with getting this was I'd constantly forget my phone in my room and I can't hear it, but I was like, oh man, I'll be, if someone's calling me, this will vibrate and let me know, and also it'll keep track of my sleeping and all that kind of stuff. And no, it's not doing any of that for me. Anything that I wanted it to do is not doing for me. It's not keeping track of my sleep at all. I can't keep it on because it's like, oh well, just turn it on when you forget your phone in your room. It's like, if I remember to turn on the Bluetooth, why would I forget my phone in my room? So I guess really the only useful thing is if I'm charging it in another room and I put this on, but then the Bluetooth is just like doing that whole, if you leave your phone on and charge your battery, it's gonna kill the battery eventually. So I'm just not very happy with it. Not very pleased with what I saw. Hi, Nicholas. Hi, sit down, please. It's a nice product, I'm sure. I'm probably not gonna get the other Razer Nabu, even though it's probably a lot more advanced and more accurate with things. But all I say is I'm glad that this was a buy one get one free, because just but thank you for watching. I'm sure some other people out there, this might work for you, but it doesn't work for me. Peace out, y'all.